Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. This video is dedicated to Tehila Abbas Lior Abbasya. She should be blessed in everything, in all aspects of her life. What is the Jewish people's strongest weapon? The answer to this is something called Teshuva. Teshuva translates literally as to return. But it's deeper than just to return. Because when a person does Teshuva, they don't just return to Hashem. They take everything around them as well back to Hashem. Things that were not connected in a revealed way to Hashem beforehand. What does this mean? These are very deep ideas. What does this mean? To understand this, we have to realize that our souls before we were born were one with Hashem. But now they were sent down into our bodies. Hashem sent us down into this world, and at first glance we're far from Him. And sometimes, God forbid, a person can be persuaded by the evil inclination to sin. However, Hashem created something called Teshuva. The ability to repair the mistakes you've made, and not just to repair your mistakes, but to reach a higher level than even before you made that mistake. A lot of people think, I wish I never made that. I wish that never happened. I wish I never did that. Okay, but what if you could not just reverse something bad that you did, but even reach a better place than before? A place where you could never make that same mistake again. Because this is what Teshuva is all about. When you see that something in your house breaks, God forbid, you're not just going to fix it. Or maybe you will. But if you're really, really responsible, what you're going to do is you're going to make it more strong than it ever was before so that it won't break again. That is what Teshuva is. When we fall, God forbid, may we never fall again, may Mashiach come today. But when a person, God forbid, fell, they can do Teshuva. Why? Because God is a forgiving God. God is a loving God. And that we learn that sometimes the souls that fall the lowest are really from the highest source. That we see this in physics. When a brick falls from a building, the higher the brick was on the building, the more it's going to roll away from the building itself once it hits the ground. Or a rock. When a rock falls from a stone wall, it's going to roll further away. So too, and how much more so with souls. A lot of times the souls that are from such high levels, they're so chaotic, they're connected to the world of toes. So when they come into this world, they're very chaotic people. And they seem like they're the opposite of holy, God forbid. But really, it's because they're just getting ready to return these fallen sparks back to their source. So the remedy for this is the following. Simply, you can do Teshuva at any moment. It takes a split second. It's beyond time. You know, so much time is wasted in people's days. But really, all it takes is a single moment to just turn your attention towards Hashem. And in that moment, you're like a Tzaddik Gamor, where you just say, Hashem, I want you. I want to be close to you. And it's even higher than a Tzaddik Gamor. It's a Baal Teshuva. You could just say, Hashem, I'm sorry. Hashem, I'm sorry. I want to get close to you. And in that very single moment, you're like, in your own way, Moshe Rabbeinu. You're like the Moshe Rabbeinu of your own situation. You're the highest, you reach your potential. Why? How do we know this? It's very nice, but how do we know that we all have the potential to be a Tzaddik Gamor? Because we see an example of this in the Gemara. If a man proposes to a woman and says, you are engaged to me, like he gives her a ring and she accepts the ring, and the condition was the following: you are engaged to me on the condition that I'm a Tzaddik Gamor. Are they engaged? It's a Safek Kiddushin, meaning there's a doubt that they're engaged. And in order for them to not be engaged, in order for them to marry other people, they have to do a get. They have to get divorced. And the reason for this is because, what if this man had thoughts of Teshuva? What if this person, even if he's the biggest Rasha, even if he's like the most evil person seemingly, and he says to this woman, you are engaged to me, if you accept this ring, you're engaged to me on the condition that I'm a Tzaddik Gamor, I'm a holy righteous person, a fully righteous person. There's a suffix, there's a doubt that they're engaged, and they need a divorce in order to marry other people. This shows that, why? Because maybe he had thoughts of Teshuvah. And in that moment, he was a Tzaddik Gamor. So we all can reach this level of full righteousness, of entirety, just by, in one single moment, taking our attention, turning it towards Hashem and saying, Hashem, I'm sorry. I want to get closer to you. Help me fix everything. I believe in you. You can help me fix everything. And this, my friends, is the Jewish people's most powerful weapon. The ability to transform darkness into light. And not just turn darkness into light where the light now shines on the darkness, but no, the darkness itself will shine in an even brighter way than the light shined beforehand. This is the mission of our generation. We'll see this B'ezrat Hashem today. And please support the Torah channel. We need your help. We need your support to help spread the Torah throughout the world. There's an opportunity for you guys to help us. And you should know that when you sponsor a video, it's even more of an opportunity than an average Torah class you're sponsoring. Why? Because when you sponsor a Torah class, a regular Torah class, the class is given and there's holiness and there's infinite light coming into it and all the people are affected by it. But the class is given once. Here, this class is on the internet, it's on YouTube, and it's going to be forever accessible. And there's no limit to how many people can watch this. It'll be up for more people to see forever and ever, B'ezrat Hashem. So get involved, please help us. Please help spread this message. May Hashem bless you all. May we see all of this revealed today.